You are playing support wrong in Deadlock. I am a Dynamo main. I have climbed my way all the way from Initiate to the top of Phantom. I'm going to be going through a demo that a friend sent me while they play Page, and we're going to explain why playing Deadlock in a truly support manner is going to do nothing for your team. I'm only doing this because I know Strong Slinger, he can take a punch, and we're gonna hand them out like left, right, and center. So just brace yourself. This is not meant to be abrasive to you. This is meant to just teach a wider variety of people, because I see this a lot. People on the subreddit, people on YouTube, people in my own games are telling me that support characters are bad, when right now, other than Rem, we are all in the best state that we have ever been in. So, what do I mean by that? Well, let's look at the Page's stats. This is the most damning evidence. I haven't even gone into the replay. I'm just going to assume exactly what I read from these stats. Okay? So the Page counter buys a lot. This is good. They got Knockdown, they got Curse, they got Lightning Scroll, and Spellbreaker. This isn't a bad buy. Where's the other one? And Divine. These are a lot of, like, defensive items and, like, save your teammates' ass items. The issue that I have with this is that, like, we're gonna count how many times the Rescue Beam legitimately saves somebody and when it heals somebody, because there's a distinctive difference. 0, 7, and 16, 19k player damage. One of the biggest things is that you have the lowest player damage by, ignore this doorman. There's no reason, okay, you and this doorman are the only two that are acting like you shouldn't be in this lobby. 19 and 20k when everybody around you, like, everybody on the doorman's team has more than double his player damage. Everybody on your team also has more than double the player damage. So why is that? Let's figure it out. So in the beginning, when it comes to laning, I want to see aggression, or at least the duo. Oh god. I didn't realize. So this Viper dies like 13 times in this game. I wonder how many of this is in lane. This is good. You're not dead. You're not dead most of the game. That's awesome. We love to hear that. Going for shield first, probably the best bet. It does look like the Viper is going to try to play aggressive, so getting shield first is a good thing. Really, the wave, I'm trying to see, there we go already. People are going to argue with me, and if I'm right in however many, because when they rework this, I'll be wrong, okay? And I'm going to say right now, losing denials is not as drastic of a thing as you might think it is. Losing what you do for Page, it's going to happen when you play Page like this. What a lot of really high-end Pages do is they play, like, on top of creep. They don't play on tower, they play on top of creep. So that way they're never missing the souls. But that's like a little nitpick. We're going to go a little fast through lane here. Because look, right there, that's an easy deny. They were a little slow on it. Good shield on the Viper. There's the deny right there. See, and I see you reacting, like physically reacting to the miss there. If you're under, like, you're full health. You're full health. Yeah, you just bought Egg. Egg isn't going to kill you here, but it's not going to, like, make your game amazing. It's Page. I mean, you're not really doing much in lane. Your main thing is the utility that you bring. So if you get something like Egg, I'd really recommend, honestly, go for Mystic Slow. Or, like, something to just double up, because you're immediately going to go to expansion. If you're going to grab Egg, I'd recommend getting an item such as, like, Slowing Hex, Spirit Sap, Suppressor, Mystic Slow. Like, those items, because, like, with the Egg, you're not going to do as much damage, so you want to be able to enable somebody to deal damage or more damage. So, like, getting something like, I would, honestly, you could probably take out Stamina completely here and just get it when it's on the list, like, at the 3,200 mark, and that wouldn't hurt. I mean, I know Paige is, like, 2 Stamina Andy, but, like, you can kind of learn. Okay, we're getting to a little bit of fights here, but it's nothing, like, insane. It's nothing detrimental. We are about to the point where the Viper dies. We're about halfway there. Okay, so being in lane, again, your main thing is you just want to play with your duo. You want to play with your duo. Let's go. Let's actually talk about what just happened there. Okay, this is either, okay, so screw communication. I don't even want communication. I want you to be able to know what your teammate is doing before it happens here, okay? Before it happens here, I want you to know what your teammate is doing. Boom, this happens. Your Viper going to stairs right here. Boom. This is a key point where you either play forward or you play back. You can take the space here. You can easily take this space. It just needs to happen. And the Viper goes for it. Just like that. Where are you? Now you're further back. You don't have, like, the shield immediately. You might not even have the shield at all. It might be on CD, but still, like, this is the thing. If you stand on top of your teammate while they do something absolutely stupid, the enemy team might not be as aggressive, especially in a rank like Archon. Laning in Deadlock is about trading resources, and in lane, the most important resource is your health. So positioning is, like, the biggest thing that you're going to do here. This is good. Hide from the kinetic carbine. Good movement to get back. The Viper is half. So what should happen here is somebody should get healing right. I want want you to buy healing right, though, so that way your Viper doesn't have to go back or regen. Pause. Okay, I'm not gonna criticize you for aim. I'm not. It's not within my rights. Okay. Teammates pushing here. This is gonna be a vital point on how you play. Because here is a Yamato, and that can be scary, but they're not gonna kill you. Let's see. Okay, and the Yamato immediately backs. Good denial. And now they get aggressive on your Viper. Good shield. But if you're confused as to why support feels so hard in this game, a great thing to think about is the fact that you're almost playing full support with the amount of damage I see you going for. Self-shield, self-shield, self-shield. That's off cooldown, right? That's not a visual bug. That's off cooldown, is it not? Hey, this is it. I'll say it. I'm a build queuer. I queue my entire build. I would have bought healing right here. It would have been a much better green at a much better state and time. Because, like, the entirety of this, like, you are using your stamina, but your movement was good enough. You should be dead. You should be dead. Your Viper's about to die here. Yeah, just from how they're looking, they're like, I'm gonna go in. But yeah, I would get healing right here. The extra stamina is gonna help, but, like, it's not gonna help enough to keep you alive. Honestly, that's it. How do you die here? You shouldn't die here. Wait, there's no reason you die here unless you follow this Viper going head first. But you're about to hit 800. I know you're not going to get it, but healing rate is, like, so good here. In lane, like, if you communicate to the Viper, hey, do you want to buy, like, extra regen? I'll get you healing rate, or I'll get healing rate for you, and then, like, we can out-heal this damage, because they're going to sustain a lot. We can out-heal it. If you want to play aggressive, we can, but you need to talk. You need to talk to your teammate about that, especially when you're solo queuing. Oh, you just get caught. That's really it. You get caught. They called you on your bluff. That's it. Is this on cooldown still? I don't think that it is. You can shield there early. Viper's gonna die for this too, because your Viper's not the smartest. Jump down there and grab that heal. Oh no! And then the heal's gonna hit them. Oh wait, no, they already got it. Okay. I'm stuck in a tree. What is happening? Okay, this is something that, like, we're at a state now where it's just like, this is rough, dude. Don't feed here. I know you want to save the Viper and all. Don't feed here. It is not worth. If somebody else is gonna feed, it's way better only one person feed than multiple, and you're not gonna feed. Actually, you're doing very good. Yeah, that's just unfortunate because your Viper is an idiot. Okay, the Yamato taking the weird way around. You kind of got fried. I'm not gonna lie. I would have never taken that way around as any character. The fact that the Yamato did that and then hit the parry after, you kind of got fried there. You're not dead. You do live. One of the best things you could do, and it's a really bad idea, especially in Archon, especially with a random, what you could do, leave. Leave lane. Let the Viper, because, like, the Viper is going to be a little bit more important. If you box for the next 2 minutes, what's going to happen is the Viper's going to get, if the Viper wasn't dead, because the Viper's dead. You might not know it, but the Viper is dead. But if you box for like 30 seconds to a minute, give 1 or 2 lanes to the Viper alone, they immediately get caught up and then maybe even ahead of this enemy team. Your 3 does a lot of damage as well. I know your 1 comes off cooldown pretty quickly. But, like, you can also use your 3 to root people in the Guardian. I know you know this. I'm just reiterating for your sake. Good 3. Good read on that. That was really good. But commit with it because the Viper wants to. After you hit a shot like that, the Viper's going to want to play with it. So, like, going back, there's the healing right. Wait, oh, never mind. I'm not even mad. You got healing right. I'm happy now. I am happy now. Shield the Viper here because they want to get aggressive. I can't tell. The cooldown on this has to be broken, right? We'll see next time they use it. There's your ult. That's good as well. This Viper should not die if you guys take an engagement now. You guys should at least get a pick off of this if you take an engagement. There you go. There you go. That's how you use healing right. That's crazy work. If I were you in this situation, don't clear wave. Don't clear. You can try to deny. Try not to clear without your carry. Because I don't think the Viper is getting the participation for this. Your best bet is just, like, literally play under tower. Like, don't shoot anything. Try to deny souls, and that's it. Because look at that. That orb right there, it's going to go to waste. It's going to go to waste, and nobody's going to get it. But again, I don't think we're using the shield enough, especially in lane. That shield is, like, the difference between, like, a good push and a bad push. Like, really. Because shielding here is, like, now they're too low, they won't want to push. You want to shield them before they, like, you need a psychology degree to freaking play Page. Because you need to be able to read body language just to get the shield off at the right time. It is just the craziest aspect of the entire kit. I would honestly, as well, get Guardian Ward first. I mean, not a lot of people do it anymore, but Guardian Ward first. Like, the egg is I don't know. It depends. However, if you hold this egg for more than 10 minutes, I'm gonna freak out. We're at 7, so what you should do now, you guys lost lane, you should start moving. But, like, we're gonna see, it's 8 minutes. We'll say 8 minutes for your sake. Where's the Viper? Viper's at Walker. Why is the Viper clearing? Why are you clearing waves and not the Viper? Like, you should roam earlier here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're still in lane. It's 9 minutes. Please go to, like, because right now, you lost lane. You are the changing factor to every other lane. So, like, if you look up at the top right now, the Doorman and Hayes don't have much more money than you. So at this point, I want to see you go to a different lane. Now we're in the predicament where the Viper realized you weren't going anywhere, so they started roaming, and now you're solo farming. How long does this go on? Because it could take a while. You need to actually solo farm. Like, get the camps. Like, actually do it, though. Commit here. Good boxes. Yep, go to the camp up top. You can definitely kill that camp right there. Yeah. Don't ignore it. You could kill that. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, see the difference between throwing this when you first entered the room and not is, I think, almost an entire wave. So look at the map. Look at the map. We're about to enter this room right now. Okay? Yamato is now getting over to the wave. You grab 4 boxes and 2 statues? Was that what the stat was? I don't even know. Now the wave is dead? Now look, okay, this is like next level kind of stuff. It really is. But even if you leave the 2 mini, or the 2, like, tier 2s, if you just clear the tier 1s out of this camp, you get something out of it. And then you're good. Like, so now just start heavy meleeing. Yep, perfect. Perfect. And then just clear wave. That is literally stay under Walker, clear wave. Anytime people mess this up all the time, it is 10 minutes. Mid boss just spawned. Mid Guardian isn't even down. What needs to happen is you just need to keep this Walker alive by keeping it alive. That is it. Stand under the Walker. Try to root her because she's not leaving yet, and that beam's gonna hurt, and she's gonna realize that. There it is. Throw down that wave. Throw down that wave clear. What is this thing called now? Bookworm. Bookworm is like such a good item. And the Viper's back now. The Viper's back. You should start roaming now. Be like, hey Viper, do you got this? Bye. That's what that conversation should have worked as. Because now the Viper don't know. Are we talking? Even, like, dude, I know you're faster typing than I am. Like, just be like, Viper, get that. Because y'all are racing to the same thing. Yamato grabs it instead, and I think the Viper dies for that. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Viper dies for this. They did. Literally the only thing that's wrong, I think, is the positioning. That's, like, the worst thing I'm going to tell you. And your response appropriately should be, well, how do I know? How do I know better? It's always the map. It's always the map. That was actually a pretty good way to... That was actually a really good way to get rid of the Graves ult. Holy shit. And then the Haze burned ult too? See, this is what should have happened at 7 minutes when you lost tower. Is this right here, this fight. Because you... With a prepared team, like your Infernus might be being a dumbass right now, but with a prepared team, you just turn this entire fight. Because now they don't have the Graves ult, they don't have the Haze ult, they have the Paradox ult, but she's gonna miss. Now you should back. Use Healing Right on yourself. Use Healing Right on yourself. Use Healing Right on yourself. How long did I say for egg to get before it was annoying to see? Because, like, we're gonna get there soon. There you go. This isn't as good as a healing rate as it is under tower. If you use this item like a little earlier, it would be almost done by now, and you'd be a little bit safer off with it because you're no longer in the middle of lane. This is a riskier healing rate because somebody like behind tower can just see you and shoot you. Do I need to explain it? You roamed and it worked out perfectly. If this would have happened 3 minutes ago, I don't think that it would have been as long as a fight here and it would have been done that quick. So now your entire goal is rotation. That is the entire goal you have here is just about rotation. Let's talk about rotations from mid. This rotation gets you over to the side lane as fast as possible. It's not the good one. It's not the good one. You go through here, you hit this bumper, and you wall bounce off that wall over there, okay? That's the rotation one way. The other rotation, there's a few ways to rotate from here. You go through the hallway here, out the window. You go from zip like the zip line here up to the what are we doing? Okay, I'm trying to teach you how to rotate and you're over back in fucking right lane. You need to let your carries like solo farm. You're up on the Viper and that Viper needs to get up on their own. And right now, if the Viper solo farms, the Paradox isn't leaving this lane alone. So the Viper is going to be able to get more money from it. You should 3-stack mid. You should play the game of how long can I keep this Guardian up and rotate as fast as humanly possible. Why are we clearing wave again? We're clearing wave in a solo farm. Like I do get the idea where it's like, this is because like right now you guys should not lose this game. That's what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say next is going to hurt though. This tower doesn't matter. It does not matter because you guys already have left lane. So if you keep the blue, like these two are not leaving this lane. You need to take advantage of that. If you and the Wraith shove mid, you're going to force these two to rotate. The Viper takes his tower for free. 12 minutes in, we have 2 purples. I want to see this egg gone in the next like 3 minutes, which means that like, because like if you're in this lane, there's nothing wrong with the page being in this lane. Build damage because you don't got a lot of it. And I see you want to push this. Maybe the Infernus is talking to you like, hey baby girl, we're gonna push this like real hard. Alt here, alt here, alt here, alt here, alt here. A little late. Okay, let's go through it play by play then. Mo turns to walk, but not like completely. Okay, so then we, 180. Which is crazy, and then just walk away. You have 2 shields and healing, right? You can like and a root from what I can see here. Maybe you don't fully, but like yeah, like this Mo should not die there. That should not happen. What's the thing where it's like the path of least resistance should be the obvious one? Is that what it is? That's how you should play Deadlock. Left lane should have the Viper in it at all times right now. The left lane should always have this Viper. Because they're like kind of like the most struggle heavy out of everybody on the team. So they should get the free farm and just try to like, get somewhere or give it to the Wraith or Infernus. Give it to somebody that's going to be really good with it or give it to the person that's behind. You're in a spot where it's like, okay, mid walker is hurt. Both side lanes are really good, but we didn't get this Guardian on right lane. I want this Guardian down. Pressure mid. It sounds so unintuitive and I get that it sounds like that, but it is true. I would play back here. You do not have to play forward here. You do not have to play forward here. Pro tip, Graves creep, her alt creep, Graves's alt creep has no vertical. So if you are above it, it blows up. Jump over it. When are we going to use egg? Because we're approaching 20 minutes. And it's like, I know you're like, oh, I'm Paige, I don't need to do damage. This fight wouldn't be taking as long as if you did, Your teammates only die because you haven't killed the other team yet. That's how you play support. What are we doing right now? You see Graves, you should ping that. You didn't have your shop open, you saw that, you should ping it. Because, like, you might see it and be like, oh, look, there's a Graves over there. And you'll mentally note that. Your team doesn't know shit. Your team don't know shit because that Infernus is about to get gangbanged by Graves and a doorman now. Because you didn't ping this. Look at that. Right there. Should have pinged it, idiot. I'm sorry, you're not an idiot. You're very smart, but like, okay, knockdown. Let's talk about what knockdown and who knockdown. Who are we knocking down? Abrams, good knockdown choice. Hayes, for now, a good knockdown choice. Nobody else in here other than like, unless you're trying to do the knockdown, is this in the build itself where you knock down 3? Because if that's the intention, I have no problem. But if you don't do that once, I'm going to say this buy is worthless. 18 minutes? Anybody in the comments? 18-minute egg? Using egg at this point puts you at the 2nd highest money in the game. It puts you at the 2nd and or 3rd highest money in the lobby. It is almost overkill to not use it. Now, I hate to be... Doesn't that scale with... Okay, that's another thing. With this build, I have a problem. I'm gonna beef with this build. I'm at a beef with this build. You know why? 1, fuck your goose, okay? It's annoying me, and I hate it. You maxed out plot armor, but you have no purple. Like, your purple investment is, like, nothing right now. It's 3 items if you don't count egg, which you shouldn't have in the first place anymore. Like, 15 minutes is, like, my hard cutoff. Lose the egg. If you're wondering why isn't this game going the way I wanted it to, you still have egg at 19 minutes. There you go. Mo's great right there. You can ult this, and she's gonna suffer for it. Use knockdown before your 3. You can actually pin her. You never played Counter-Strike, and I know that. What I would say is that if you are not going to, like, if you're going to buy utility and not utilize it, there's no reason to buy it. You got Rescue Beam. You're going to use it to pull this Geist. You're going to use it one more time after that, and then not use it for, like, so long. And if there are, I'm gonna make fun of you every single time that there's a time you could use Rescue Beam. Oh, you're not even going to use it to pull her, are you? You're just going to use it to heal her? And again, when did we get Trophy Collector? I don't even remember. How many stacks? 3 stacks isn't bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. But again, like, if you are... Like, what is the negative of Trophy Collector? I don't even remember. It doesn't have one. I think it's when you start, it has one. And I missed it. I don't know the base stats of Trophy Collector. Jarvis, Trophy Collector. What are we doing here? Alt, 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 alt! 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 What are we doing? What are we doing? This is the only time page alt is useful! I'm sorry. Okay, ability usage is hindsight kind of shit. But if you're going to use your alt, you're going to use it for two things. Shutting down Mo and Crow alt. Wait, he's on your team. Shutting down Hayes alt. That, in my opinion, was a miss. It was a miss. I'm not a big fan of it, but you know what? If it's going to work, it's going to work. We're going to see what happens here. If you guys lose Walker, I'm not going to be too surprised. Y'all aren't even playing under it. You need to be like, hey guys, we need to play under Walker. Alt here. This is a fat alt. It's a fat alt. Heal your team. That's a good, nope, okay. Okay. 22-minute egg, and we didn't alt that team fight. We didn't alt that team fight, which is really weird. Like, it's like, this is the support mindset, where it's just like, this is gonna sound so mean, but you're not doing anything. I'm sorry, like, I don't want to keep that in. Maybe I do. You're not doing as much as you think you are. Because the one person you pulled died. Who are you going to rescue beam next? Because there's another one. And if you rescue beam yourself... Okay, you can rescue beam Viper. Good rescue beam for Viper. Honestly, that was the best use that we've seen. The first one may or may not have killed somebody. That one, that was good. Doorman's trying to ult you. See, and now we're using your ult to run away from somebody. Please use this fucking egg. It is 25 minutes, and I bet you've done nothing as far as damage. I am gonna get mad. Please use this egg. This egg was meant to be used in the first 10 minutes. I'm okay with keeping it to 15. Once we get to 2025, it's way too far. It's way too far. Now you're at a hindrance to everybody else, because at one point, you could have used egg to get into second place as far as souls, and now, if you use egg, you're literally not even beating their worst player on their team. Like, there is a break point where egg is going to give you so much more value than you're expecting, and you missed it. Please use the egg! Most of my games don't last this long. This is where the game's like, you know you're going to win or lose, is the 25-minute mark. If somebody on my team had egg to 25 minutes, I'd be like, well, we lost already. I don't think the Viper lives.
Our yellow walker is under.
Tell me what you did there. Did you see it? What happened there? What happened there? You killed 2 creep? Look at the map. The next wave already touched down. You could get that too. That means that this wave is now pushing forward, and we're rotating to the side lane too. If that Viper did not move forward, this lane would be at your base, Guardians. Ult's on a 1-minute cooldown. You could spam that thing out as much as humanly possible, dude. Yep, she's gonna ult too. Yep. You rescue beam yourself. What are we jumping into it for? Okay, actually based. I'm not even mad. This is a good team fight. This is a really good team fight. You guys are winning this. You can captivate it. You can hit the ult again. Please use it again this team fight, because people are going to get real mad at you if you do. Just alt anything. Literally, if you alt the... What are we leaving the Mo for? Why are we leaving the Mo? Help the Mo get that pick. That you did very good with that anchor, or the anvil, very good. I don't think that it helped kill him. There you go. There it is. There it is. Mid-boss. I know you're already... Look at your body language. I see it. You're moving to mid-boss right now. Good. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Okay. We are now 30 minutes in. You guys are up by about 15k. End here. This is a really good spot to end. You guys can win the game here if you play this right. If you don't hard feed off of this mid-boss, you can win here. Or if the doorman don't steal all 3 rejuves, which I don't think he's around. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's in spawn. Easy. Okay, you lost base guardians, which is a little weird. Little weird. There were 5 of you in mid-boss. It's not necessary for all of you to be down there, but like, thank you! Thank you! This is stupid. I'll say it. Those stats are stupid because you've not had them for the majority. 30 minutes? 30 minutes. You've done no player damage.
sorted this, okay?
This is a crazy spot to be this slow. This is an asshole take. I'll say it. This is a crazy spot to be this slow, especially because look at the Yamato. They are right there. I didn't even have the map up. I just heard them. Yep. Is this one of the few deaths we have here? It is, isn't it? You need to just curse her and run. Rescue beam yourself. Rescue beam yourself. Rescue beam yourself. Curse. Curse. Dude. Curse. 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 I don't pick up actives often because I'm bad at this game. But when I do, you need to use them like they're part of your kit because that's the only way they get used. That was actually exactly what you needed to do when she jumped you. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Because if you would have cursed, then Anvil, then hit the 3 on her, you might have been able to walk away without losing the rejuve at all. Where's your Geist? Why is your Geist going... Oh, wait, I see it. Okay, yeah. That... You got cooked. You got absolutely cooked, I'm not gonna lie. You're dead. You're dead. Rescue beam. Rescue beam yourself. Get the farm. Somebody needs the farm. It should be you because you need some damage, dude. You need, like, spirit. Oh my god, you literally don't even have it. Why are we buying... Oh, this build is not good. I don't know what these items at the end are. You don't need reactive barrier. You don't need all 3 of these. You need purples. Run Urn. Somebody should run Urn. Honestly, at this point in the game, what my call is just run Urn. Do you know why? Because Urn is going to make or break this game for whatever team wins it, and that's the end of the game. Get in there. Curse somebody, too. You've had Curse this entire time. I don't know when you've used it. You bought Curse and used it what? You used it 6 times. This is the most expensive fucking... Every single one of these is 1K. Drop the patron. That should be the main thing. You guys should... What is happening in mid? One of you guys should go back to mid. And fix. Because, like, yeah. You guys just need to leave. And mid is not the way you go. No, yeah, I was gonna say... That's really funny. That is inherently extremely funny. That is awesome. I love that. Okay, so we dropped here. How do you lose this game? See, like, these are tier 2 items 30 minutes into the game. How much money did we just have? Oh, is that only... What? That can't be right. And we bought 2 tier 2s? You could have bought that? And then you could have went bow? Or you could have like, huh? Or huh? Like... There's better choices. And you're buying 2 more greens! We don't need this many greens. We seriously do not need this many greens. Like, I don't know what... You need to send me this build ID. You need to send me the build ID you use for Paige. I'm DMing you that right now, actually. Wait a minute. What you can do here... Everybody but the Wraith and Geist can sit where you guys are right now. The Wraith and Geist can take mid-boss in about 10 seconds, and then you guys can just win the game. Because the next mid-boss wins the game. That's the final Jeopardy here. The final Jeopardy, ding, 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 your daily double is that mid-boss. There's good Moalt, good Moalt. Okay.
Locking him down.
Oh no, the unstop. Okay.
The rejuvenator is descending.
This is where an item like unstop comes like really in handy. Because you unstop, they can't do anything. Like, you drop in, parry, and then start heavy meleeing, because they can't parry it back. No! You lost this game because that just happened. What the? Huh?
They took the rejuve.
No. Oh, okay. I don't think he intended to do that. That's crazy that happened.
Slow on. Let me help you. Go get him! They took out Guy and up they go.
Oh, you're getting jumped now. You're getting jumped now. Dude, the movement is so nice, though. I love to see it. But we also just won an entire team fight without you using curse. Damn. Yep. They're just gonna force mid boss. And this is the fight. This fight literally ends the game. And you guys are contesting, because I don't know if you know. Just leave. Just leave. The Viper's dead. Oh, you can ult. You can ult to do a lot here. Oh no! Your team didn't get one.
I see April.
Headed to green.
That's game. This is a 15-minute match, dude. Oh, and I paused a lot. Holy shit. Look at them just take everything. Nobody even respawns before. Viper respawned, actually. 3. Good game. Good game. Okay. Holy shit. I'm traumatized. I hated that. I did. Are you on Discord? Can I call you right the fuck now? Are you in a Discord? You have too many people in that Discord. I'm calling.
Hello? Yes.
Stop keeping that motherfucking egg that long.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna kill you. I just spent, it has been an hour and 15 minutes. I went through that demo because I was like, oh yeah, I fucking forgot about this. And I was like, let me go through it. I have never got so mad before on somebody holding egg. Brendan, you did half the amount of player damage as to the second lowest player.